You're behind. You know it. And every year you wait, it gets harder to catch up. But what if I told you, starting late, you're working, you're paying bills, you're doing everything right. But somewhere between rent, groceries, car payments, and just surviving, you looked up and you realized you haven't started investing yet. Or maybe you started a little, then stopped. And now you're in your 30s or your 40s, and that number in your retirement account, it's not where it should be. And the internet isn't helping, because everywhere you look, Here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. Starting late does cost you, significantly. Let's look at the math, and don't worry, I'll keep it simple. If you invest $500 a month starting at 25 and your money grows at 7% a year, by 65, you've got roughly $1.3 million. But if you start at 35, same $500 a month, same 7% return, you end up with about $610,000. That's not a small gap. That's $700,000 gone just because life got in the way for a decade. And it gets worse, because inflation is eating your cash right now. Every dollar sitting in a savings account. But here's what nobody tells you. The math that scared you, it actually works in your favor, if you know how to use it. There are people who started investing at 40, at 45, some even at 50, and they built real wealth, real retirement security. Not because they found some secret stock tip, not because they got lucky with crypto, but because they understood 3 specific things that completely changed the game for late starters. I'm going to walk you through all 3. But first, you need to understand why the conventional advice is actually working against you. Most personal finance advice is built for 22-year-olds with no debt and 40 years of runway. You don't have 40 years. You might have 20, maybe 25. That changes the strategy completely. Here's the reframe that changes everything. You don't need to catch up to where you should be. You need to catch up to where you need to be. Those are very different targets. A 22-year-old with $0 needs to build from scratch over decades. You're probably already earning more. You have higher income potential. You have more financial clarity. You've already survived recessions, job losses, life. You know things. Okay, here are the 3 things that actually work for late starters. Number 1, maximize before you diversify. If you're behind, you cannot afford to spread $200 across 11 different accounts. Pick the highest impact vehicle first. If your employer offers a 401k match, that's a 50% to 100% instant return on your money. Nothing beats that. Not stocks, not real estate, nothing. Max the match first, every single time. Then, if you're 50 or older, the IRS actually lets you contribute more than younger investors. It's called a catch-up contribution. In 2024, you can put an extra $7,500 into your 401k on top of the normal limit. The government literally built a fast lane for you. Most people don't even know it exists. Number 2, increase your savings rate aggressively, not perfectly. Here's what kills late starters. They try to go from saving 3% to saving 25% overnight. They burn out, they quit, they go back to 0. Don't do that. Instead, every time you get a raise, a bonus, a tax refund, send 70% of it straight to your investment account before you ever see it. You don't miss what you never touch. Do this consistently for 5 years and you'll shock yourself. Number 3, invest in index funds and leave them alone. I know, you heard this, but late starters make one critical mistake. They try to make up for lost time by picking individual stocks, by chasing returns, by taking big swings, and they lose. The market has never... Look, I want to be real with you for a second. The reason you're watching this video isn't just money. It's because you lie awake at night wondering if you're going to be okay. You think about your parents, about retirement, about what happens if you can't work anymore. You look at your account balance and feel a kind of quiet shame that you don't talk about with anyone. That feeling? It's more common than you think. But shame doesn't compound. Money does. The moment you put $100 into an index fund, The anxiety doesn't disappear, but something shifts. You stopped being someone who worries about the future. You became someone who's building it. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you at the end of this video completely changes how you should think. You didn't start at 22. That's okay. You're starting now. And in 10 years, when you look back at this moment, the moment you decided to stop waiting, you're going to realize that this was the day everything changed. Start today, not Monday, not next month, today. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now.